Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium. Here in the Bronx. Tonight, the opener of it. Alex Meyer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I'm looking forward to this one. They got their ace on the mound today. You get to the ballpark, you're ready to go. You're watching video. You know this guy is going to put his best foot forward, execute pitches to all quadrants. The opposition's got to be on point if they're going to have a chance today.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. He's got over 1,500 RBIs in his career. Man, I'd hate to see him come to the plate if I were pitching. They know he knows how to drive in runs. It's going to be fun to watch him play.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corner.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high-scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third, first baseman number 25.
Up next for Chicago, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. 2-out hit, and that'll bring Brian Dozier to the plate this inning as well.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In there, no balls and a strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there. But
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1. White Sox nothing. The Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. David Price gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Blackmon.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Charlie Blackmon. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A bare hand for one. On to Cabrera at first. It's a twin kill. Here's Jay Bruce now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Left center, base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Here's Todd Frazier now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-0. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Yelich is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 34.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Throw down to second. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Frazier is off at first with two away. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. Sox get a run here on 2 hits. On now. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Hard on the ground towards short. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Lifetime versus David Price. He's a .341 hitter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Now the 0-2 from Price. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2.
You're grinding so hard at the plate right there, expecting something on the corners, and what happens? Change up, middle cut. Your eyes light up, but you're just not able to barrel it up.
Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Victor Rivera. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. First offering on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Story has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Ready for another chance. Julian Cortez. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
Andrew Coles comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Andrew Coles is out number 2 here in the 3rd inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calhoun on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. There is Dozier. And that's the first out. And as you see there, September right around the corner. There's our upcoming schedule as we get ready for the final month of the season. Paul Calhoun will stand in now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Runner breaks for third. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Into the box now, Jay Bruce, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Bounce to first. To his right, Rivera, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, third baseman.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
I know it's
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Now the first pitch here from Price. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike one. Here it comes. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 from Price. Inside and low, 2-1. This one's flared off to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A 1 pitch on its way. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he is out on the tag. Price into his motion, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Devers is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right into the shift. Bogaerts has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the White Sox, shortstop, Trevor Story.
Digging in to try it again, Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Blackmon going back, climbs the wall, and he made the catch. What a play to bring it down back from the deepest part of the yard.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in now, James McCann, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Good power curveball there, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chopped weakly to the left. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. Beltre absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. 2-0 now. And a big swing from Beltre, but this is a routine ground ball for short. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as a result.
In now, Victor Rivera. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Price is ready. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
In is Christian Yelich. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Devers gloves it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Leading off for the White Sox.
From the stretch, a fastball right down the middle for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A changeup over the inside corner. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again a 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error thus far for the White Sox. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeout.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Right fielder number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. The 2-2 coming now from Price. Count remains 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in and looking for more, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Pitch on the way. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. To short. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And he'll make it up to third here thanks to the throwing miscue, and we'll see how they want to score this play. So striding in, Charlie Blackmon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a ground ball, and this should get him out of it. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the Yankees leave him loaded. It remains 1-0. Here's Brian Dozier now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. Takes a knee-high fastball.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And a dive, but he's back. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Dozier aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He swings and misses, throw down. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Missed with a slider.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Got him to go down swinging there. Rafael Devers was down for the first out in the 7th inning. Todd Frazier comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. For 1-1. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Now the suicide squeeze, but it's popped up. Kelly is there, and he has it for the out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And if you remember, he was robbed of a home run earlier after an outstanding effort in the outfield. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, I have no problem with that take right there. Reliever coming in, you haven't seen this guy for a while. Gives yourself a chance to calibrate what he's got.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. White Sox strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Adrian Beltre. Couple of groundouts on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A chance here for Dozier at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in once again, Victor Rivera. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Price still working on the shutout through 6 1/3. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Ready for another chance. James McCann. No hits to this point.
James McCann.
0-1. Here's the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Hernandez has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Julian Cortez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The tag, and he is out.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Line toward right center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no thanks.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Bruce. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder, number 56.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Cortez moving into a slide as he makes a great basket catch. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch here from Price. Hit softly on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show as we are back at Yankee Stadium for the beginning of the 8th. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. His past history with Sean Kelly. He's 1 for 4. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive. And you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line towards center field. Oh, look at the dive. Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. No, the call is that he trapped it.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Misses for ball 1.
Here he is in his 3rd inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
Dozier at second. Bruce at first with no outs. Chase Simmons comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead here. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Riding in once again, James McCann. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. Next for New York, Charlie Blackmon. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. A 2-out hit will bring Adrian Beltre to the plate now.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Chicago Tuesday night. Jacob Faria, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty D, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Hit out towards second. Hernandez moving to his right, and there's one gone to begin the evening. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. His batting average is on the rise right now, and if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span, so he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all away, and he was going to zone him up.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And there are 2 away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Up next for Chicago, Miguel Cabrera. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
Very weakly on the ground. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Blackmon is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. White Sox nothing. The Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Tapped down the line. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, this lineup could really benefit if Christian Yelich could find his groove. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that one just missed outside. Blackmon is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready now for the White Sox. Rafael Devers comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Line towards center field. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Jay Bruce. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and 1 strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone!
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Try again, 1-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So the White Sox hit the board first on this. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Salvador Perez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box, Adrian Beltre. He grounds it sharply to third. Devers fields it cleanly on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Victor Rivera. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. This one's down to third. Devers has it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Dribbled to the right side. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. Here's Didi Gregorius. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Right back at him, but I think it got his glove. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in. Into the box now, Hernan Perez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. 1-0 the count.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again. And after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Up next for Chicago, Mitch Garver. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-1 the count. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. One and one, here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Julian Cortez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2, swinging. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Andrew Toles, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. A ball and no strikes. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Perez at second with 2 down. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. White Sox leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cesar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Takes this the other way to right. Bruce is there, 1 away. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He popped out in his first trip. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Perez, a 27-year-old. He was taken in the 2nd round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Miguel Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-1. Takes a pitch. Strike number 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
The batter, shortstop, Rivera.
Line toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Outside, 2-1. Here now the 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in once again, Jay Bruce.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Story leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2, and another foul ball.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Fouled away. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the White Sox.
Seven foul balls in a row. Okay, come on now. This is getting a little...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Leading off the fourth for the Yankees.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bruce on the run. He's got it 1 away. Ready for another chance. Victor Rivera 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Rivera, 28 years old. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2018.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
The left fielder, number
Next for New York, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just got a piece up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 1-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Here's Todd Frazier now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Brad Boxberger is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third. So stepping in, Mitch Garver, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone. If you can work a couple walks, it could be the start of a big inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Julian Cortez, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that.
Cortez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Digging in once again, Miguel Cabrera. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 0-1 the count. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Didi Gregorius. And they'll need him to get something going here. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Cortez ranging forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, pitch. You better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
First delivery to him on the way. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Perez scoops it up, and that's the second out. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's a 3-3 game.
You know, D-Row, there are certain hitters that just love to come up in clutch two-out RBI situations, and this guy certainly is one of those guys.
Yeah, they're able to slow the moment down. It's not for everybody. This guy has ice water in his veins, consistently coming through in big spots. Nice job right there to tie this one up.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, man. Well, there's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Perez. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Last time through was a base hit. In there at the knees, strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The bouncer to the left side. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up now, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. No balls and 1 strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Here's the 0-2. And that one just missed outside. Line drive to center field. Blackmon is there. 2 gone.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Here's Jay Bruce now. And the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Chopped weakly to the left. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
First baseman number 33.
In now, Victor Rivera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This is hit high in the air out. Toward left center,
Waiting on it is Tolles.
2 down.
The left fielder, number 22.
In is Christian Yelich. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the left field line. Cortez sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Todd Frazier.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Perez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
To 1-2 now. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Runner goes for second. In there. Now the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a swipe at the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Now batting,
Riding in once again, Julian Cortez. He singled his last time up. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. A 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Perez stands at second with 2 gone. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs here on Taylor Rogers. Gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here's Didi Gregorius. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Xander.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. In the past against Alex Colomé, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. In there, and it's 0-1. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Up around the face.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2-2. Here now the 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Popped him up. Hernandez falling for it. 2 down. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. This is on the ground over to first. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox,
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Perez over to his left, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The center fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Chopped at the plate. Throw gets him 2 down.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Salvador Perez is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Left side, backhanded. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Pat Neshek comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-2. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hard liner to center field. Blackmon is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here in the ninth, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
First pitch on its way. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Frazier at second with 2 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He brings it in, and the Yankees come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Yankees